I have 10 trivia questions about the Mary Tyler Moore Show that I thought I'd do with the community. So if you want to hang out and see how you do, that's great. We'll probably another 10, 15 minutes before we wrap things up tonight. So are you able to stick around? Okay,
absolutely.
Awesome. Before I do that, though, I did notice, let me go over to the comments section, because I did notice a new member. Oh, my goodness. Marco Falzone has become a channel member. Marco, thank you so much for your support. Truly appreciated. Let me go over here and just randomly pick one. How about, we've talked about 70s sitcoms. This is a good one. Thank you for your support, Marco. All right, let me take that off the screen. Go over here where I can get my timer. So here's the rules. Here's the way we play this. Hide that. There we go. I'm going to ask the question, give folks about 30 seconds, and then I'll tell you what, Jill, I'll give you first dibs. But if it's one of those where you want to phone a friend, we'll go out and we'll see what folks are saying in the chat, that kind of thing, and we'll see how they're doing. So let me go over to the comments and let me find my questions here. All right. Question number 1. We'll start with, I feel like it's a relatively easy question, but it might not be. What is the name of the news station where Mary Richards works in the show? Is it A, WGAM, B, KXLA, C, WXYC, or D, KZAZ? I'll repeat them again. I'm going to start the timer. What is the name of the news station where Mary Richards works on the show? Is it A, WJM, B, KXLA, C, WXYC, or D, KZAZ, KZAZ? And we've got about 10 seconds left, so don't say anything, Jill, yet. We'll let people put their answers in the chat. Or just, lock them in the old noggin, whatever works for you guys. But time is up. Jill, do you want to answer this one, or do we want to phone a friend?
Oh, I know this one. WJM.
Yeah, A, WJM is the correct answer. All right. After the third and sixth questions, I'll have folks tell me their scores. But let's keep rolling. Question number 2. In what city is the Mary Tyler Moore Show set? Is it A, Los Angeles, B, New York, C, Chicago, or D, Minneapolis? Setting the timer. I'll read the question one more time. In what city is the Mary Tyler Moore Show set? A, Los Angeles, B, New York, C, Chicago, or D, Minneapolis? So 15 seconds left on the timer. I'll take a quick swig here. 4, 3. Jill, are you answering this one, or are we phoning a friend on this one?
I'm answering. That would be Minneapolis. D, right?
Correct.
Minneapolis.
D, Minneapolis. All right. I'm going to make things harder for you. This requires some knowledge of specific episodes. Upon arriving in Minneapolis, who does Mary lease her apartment from? Is it A, Bess Lindstrom, B, Phyllis Lindstrom, C, Rhoda Morgenstern, or D, Sue Ann Nivens? Let me start the timer. The question again, folks, is upon arriving in Minneapolis, who does Mary lease her apartment from? Is it A, Bess Lindstrom, B, Phyllis Lindstrom, D or C, Rhoda Morgenstern, or D, Sue Ann Nivens? 10 seconds left, folks. Get your answers in the chat, or just kind of whatever you do. Write it on a piece of paper, or just lock it in your noggin. All right, Jill, how about this one?
Phyllis Lindstrom. And Rhoda was mad.
Yes. Bess was Phyllis's daughter. That was trying to trick some people up, but that's not. Most people remember that. Question number 4. Who plays the character of Lou Grant, the tough but lovable newsroom boss? Is it A, Gavin MacLeod, B, Ted Knight, C, Edward Asner, or D, Jack Cassidy? Let me start the timer. I don't know if people even need 30 seconds, but it's a courtesy that I'm giving everybody. Who plays the character of Lou Grant, the tough but lovable newsroom boss? A, Gavin MacLeod, B, Ted Knight, C, Edward Asner, or D, Jack Cassidy? That would be the father of David, I believe. And Sean, right? Yeah, father of David and Sean. Let's see. And Jill, what do you think it is?
The one and only Ed Asner.
Correct.
But I don't know if you know, but Jack Cassidy was on the show, and he played Ted's brother in an episode.
Right. I'm a
nerd. I'm sorry.
I have not seen that episode, but as I was doing the trivia, that I became aware of that. But I've not seen that episode. Okay.
You feel bad for Ted.
We're on question 5. This is just like, oh my gosh. It's like for a Mary Tyler Moore expert. I feel bad even asking these questions, but so what is the name of Mary's best friend played by actress Valerie Harper? A, Georgette Franklin, B, Rhoda Morgenstern, C, Sue Ann Nivens, or D, Phyllis Lindstrom? Let me start the timer again. The question for those folks playing along at home is, what is the name of Mary's best friend played by the wonderful actress Valerie Harper? A, Georgette Franklin, B, Rhoda Morgenstern, C, Sue Ann Nivens, or D, Phyllis Lindstrom? And we got about 10 seconds left before Jill, I know, knows the answer to this one. As do most of you, I'm quite certain. What's the answer, Jill?
That would be Rhoda.
Yep.
Her best.
Yep. All right. I have an easy question next, but you know what? I'm going to mix it up because the next question, I'm going to make the next question hard just because I feel like everybody's getting cocky. So I'm going to go down lower into my question pool here, and I'm going to pick a hard question because I didn't know this one was one I missed. And I'm not saying that just because I missed it, it's hard, but yeah, it's hard. Okay, Jill, and everyone out there, everyone playing, what type of hat does Mary toss in the opening credits of the show? And I'm looking for the official name. Is it A, a beret, B, a newsboy cap, C, a tam o'shanter, or D, I don't even know how to pronounce this, cloche, C-L-O-C-H-E, cloche or cloche, or cloche. I will start the timer and read the choices again. And then I'm going to tell you all when we're done what I answered because it was wrong. That should help people. What type of hat does Mary toss in the opening credits of the show? Is it A, a beret, B, a newsboy cap, C, a tam o'shanter, or D, a cloche? I'm just going to call it a cloche. C-L-O-C-H-E. We're almost done with the timer here. And do you want to give it a guess and then I'll say what I guessed?
Actually, I'm going to guess beret. Between
that is what I guessed. A beret. And I got it wrong. It's called, I've never heard of this. I know, I've never heard of this. It feels like it is a beret, right? I mean, I've seen that so many times. But according to this particular quiz where I gathered these questions from, it's called a tam o'shanter. Have you ever heard of a tam o'shanter?
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
It's a Scottish hat, but it looks so
Okay.
much like a beret.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm going to give it
If
to
it
you
looks
anyway.
like a beret, shouldn't it be a beret? You know what? I'm going to give points. I'm going to give us back the points. If you said Tam O'Shanter, or if you said beret, you get your points on that one. So right now, Jill, you're rocking a 6 for 6 because we're counting that beret. Which actor played the character of Murray Slaughter, the newswriter and Mary's close friend? Is it A, Gavin McLeod, B, Ed Asner, C, Ted Knight, or D, Jack Cassidy again? So, what actor, let me start the timer here. What actor played the character of Murray Slaughter, the newswriter and Mary's very close friend? A, Gavin McLeod, B, Ed Asner, C, Ted Knight, or D, Jack Cassidy. We'll give folks a minute to really think through this. You know what? No, we're not. I'm taking away time because it's just that easy. So I'm only giving 20 seconds. There we go. Jill, what's the answer?
That would be Captain Meryl Steubing.
Yes. Captain Meryl Steubing. Gavin McLeod.
Sorry, my martini is.
The next one's so easy too. I'm going to go back down. I'm going to go. They're all. I mean, if you know the show, you know the show. But here's one that might throw a couple people for a loop. What is the name of the character played by Cloris Leachman, who won 2 Emmys for her performance on the show? Was it A, Georgette Franklin, B, Phyllis Lindstrom, C, Sue Ann Nivens, or D, Rhoda Morgenstern? Starting the timer. And I will read it again. What is the name of the character played by Cloris Leachman, who won 2 Emmys for her performance on the show? Was it A, Georgette Franklin, B, Phyllis Lindstrom, C, Sue Ann Nivens, or D, Rhoda Morgenstern? We'll give folks the remaining 10 seconds to just don't overthink this one, folks. All right. What's the answer, Jill?
One of the coolest names I've ever heard, Cloris Leachman.
Yeah. And one of the coolest actors, really. I mean, what a phenomenal actor. And if you're a fan of Mel Brooks movies, you know, she's just in so many of those. And she's so funny. So funny. And, you know, kind of one of those type of actors who could look really odd and weird in certain roles. And yet, I thought she was absolutely beautiful on the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Beautiful. And those clothes they had. Oh, my goodness.
Another easy question. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm throwing out softballs tonight, people. What is the name of the TV station's pompous anchorman played by Ted Knight? A, Ted Baxter, B, Murray Slaughter, C, Lou Grant, or D, Gordie Howard? Starting the timer. Let me read the question one more time. What is the name of the TV station's pompous anchorman played by the amazing Ted Knight? Is it A, Ted Baxter, B, Murray Slaughter, C, Lou Grant, or D, Gordie Howard? So we'll give folks a second or two more. And I think that is question number, if I'm counting right, 9. Take the timer off. What's the answer there, Jill?
Ted Baxter.
Correct. All right. One final question, and then we'll get scores. Which actress plays Sue Ann Nivens, the happy homemaker and Mary's rival at the station? Is it A, Betty White, B, Arthur, C, Marlo Thomas, or D, Georgia Engel? Starting the timer for this final question. Which actress plays Sue Ann Nivens, the happy homemaker and Mary's rival at the TV station? Is it A, Betty White, B, Arthur, C, Marlo Thomas, or D, Georgia Engel? We'll give folks the final 10 seconds to wrap up. I mean, no pressure, but for a lot of folks, this could be a perfect night at trivia, so don't mess this one up. It certainly is for Jill. It's all the pressure is on you right now. Who played Sue Ann Nivens, the happy homemaker?
One of my favorite Match Game celebrities, Betty White.
Oh, she was,
She rocked it up.
yeah, you know what? Talk about someone that, almost made it to 100. The fact that she didn't make it to 100 is a crime, a crying shame is what it is. But, an animal advocate, one of the smartest, most intelligent people on the planet, who also happened to be really funny and, to B. Arthur's chagrin, really nice.
Yes. Yes. I saw
All
your
right.
video.
Yeah. 10 out of 10 for you, Jill. It could be 10. I mean, I took my point away for the Tam O'Shanter thing earlier, but maybe 10 out of 10 for me. Everybody tell me how you did. Let's see scores here. Let me scroll back up so I don't miss anybody. Custom God got 9 out of 10. Well done. Channel member Superplex is 9 for 10. So easy. Is it easy? Well, yes. But why is it easy? It's because it's a show that we love. A show that we loved. Tom has a question. He says, this was on the last one, Betty White. He says, hey, Dave, ask Jill who played Gordy. Do you remember who played
Tom.
Gordy?
I
Howard?
loved Gordy. I absolutely loved him. I can't remember the actor's name, but I loved Gordy. He was just always in there with them.
Yeah, he's great.
Who was it, Tom?
Yeah, Tom, tell us. I'll put it on the screen. Okay, let's see. Gary Carpenter says using the timer is useless. I don't know. But it just keeps us going. That's the point of the timer. Ron Nurse says 8 out of 9, maybe. I'm not sure what that is. Let's see. Karen Lee says, Jill, it was so fun having you here with us tonight. Let me echo that, Jill.
It's so good. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you, Karen Lee.
It's so great to have you here.
I've known it for a while.
Every 6 months I need to bring you on just to visit. So please, don't ignore me in a few months when I start planning it again. Gary Carpenter, 10 out of 10. Excellent. Thank you. Tom Lemery's 10 out of 10. Channel member Angel McArdle is 10 out of 10. Thought that they were going to totally bomb it. No, sirree, Bob. Channel member Marco Valzone says loved the Love Boat theme, y'all. Who doesn't? Who doesn't love the Love Boat theme? So good. Let's see. Sean Innes says 9 out of 10, or 10 out of 10. I almost blew the last one. Oh my goodness. And the beret. So you're 10 out of 10 if you said beret. Let's see. Was Gordy Howard? He was. Gordy Howard was played by John Amos.
It was.
Right?
It was. Wait, was it John Amos?
Yeah, it's John Amos.
Oh, yeah.
Karen Lee Maloney says 10 out of 10. Don't put the 9 in parentheses. Be proud of that beret. It's a pretty darn close to a good answer.
I'm going to take it.
Let's see. Yeah, take it. 9 out of 10 for Lamont. Celebrity Juicer, 9 out of 10. Sakina McMurrin, 9 out of 10. Boy, everybody did great tonight. Keith had to take a call. So 3 out of 10. Or was it 3 out of 3, Keith? I like to think of that as 3 out of 3. Luke Trekker, 10 out of 10. Melissa Foster, 9 out of 10. Holy cow, I don't know. Did Cloris Leachman win Miss America? Sparky wants to know. Thanks for the super chat, Sparky. Hang on one second here. I got something for you. Let me see if I can find something that's Mary Tyler Moore themed. Do I got anything here? Yes, I do.
Why did this have to happen to me? I haven't anything else to live for.
And the winner is Sue Ann Nivens. Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thanks, Sparky. I don't know if Cloris Leachman won the Miss America pageant, but someone probably does. If you know the answer Sparky's question in the comments, people. Karen Lester was 9 out of 10. Channel member John Collins 7 out of 10, and says, Jill is warm and delightful, isn't she? That's for sure. Let's see. Ron Nurse said Betty White also gave to guide dog schools. I know someone that met her during her Golden Girls days at the Guide Dogs for the Blind in San Rafael, California. Melissa loves Betty White. We all do. We all do. Let's see if there's any more scores here. Yes, Tom Lemery confirms Gordie Howard was played by John Amos. I should have known that. I should have remembered that. Oh, well. Gary Carpenter says, Jill, glad to have you here. Come back soon. And let's see. Do we have any other scores? Sparky was 10 out of 10. Nicely done, Sparky. And thanks again for that super chat. Zuperplex says he thinks that channel member Zuperplex that Cloris may have won Miss Chicago. So she was a beauty queen. That doesn't surprise me in any way. Does not surprise me in any way. All right. Every Dish Has a Story. That is the name of the book by my special guest this evening, Jill Hecker. Yes, the Biba Award-winning author, Jill Hecker, and her book, Every Dish Has a Story. Highly recommended, folks. I've really been enjoying reading it. Now, there's 2 ways you can buy it, at least. You can buy it the traditional way, the hardcover way. And that's really, to me, there's something magical about holding a book in your hands and flipping through it, smelling the paper. But you can also pick up the Kindle version, and it's a bargain. I think it's like $5 if you pick up the Kindle version. Yeah. So either way, I know that Jill will appreciate your support. So do it, people. All right. Thanks again, Jill, and thanks to each one of you. Have a nice night, everybody.
You are special.